As you may know, Jesus was very popular, just like a celebrity. Celebrities today typically travel by private buses or private chartered airplanes. In Jesus' day, however, he liked to travel either by walking on the ground, walking on water, or by riding in a boat. Thankfully, many of his friends were fishermen and knew how to handle a boat on the water.
Jesus was a busy man. His calendar was full, but he was never too busy to share his love and the words of God. He spent many hours teaching crowds of people. He taught them many of God's truth through special stories in a pair of bowls. Wait a minute. That should be parables. Jesus taught using parables. On this occasion, after a long day of speaking in parables, Jesus decided to go to the other side of the lake with some of his friends. But like many celebrities, he would not be alone. As their boat left the shore, several other boats followed them.
When you are with Jesus, you never need to consult a weather report or a meteorologist. You have the one who made the weather right there with you. As they made their way across the lake in their boat, a breeze started to blow. It was a strong breeze, more like a stiff wind. This wind was actually more powerful, like a hurricane. It began to toss their boat back and forth and up and down. The waves crashed over the side of the boat, filling it with water. Someone probably even got seasick as they felt they were going to drown. Even though they were experienced fishermen on board that boat, they were all scared for their lives. All, of course, except Jesus. He was a very deep sleeper. While the strong storm was raging, Jesus was sound asleep on his pillow in the back of the boat.
You see, the storm was not a surprise to Jesus, and it didn't bother him at all. He was at peace. His friends were freaking out, though. They yelled out to him, "Jesus, don't you care that we are going to die?" Of course he cared. Without any sign of panic, Jesus stood up, walked calmly to the edge of the boat, and spoke to the storm. All he said was, "Be still." And the storm immediately quieted down.
This storm recognized Jesus' voice when he told it to be still, and it obeyed. Once the storm quieted, Jesus turned to his disciples, and he asked them why they were so afraid. Why did they have so little faith? They couldn't answer Jesus. They were too amazed. Even the wind and the waves obeyed his voice. The important thing to remember in this story is that Jesus was in the boat with his friends. He was in the storm, getting wet and tossed around just as they were. He was with them and yet completely at peace. Jesus brought calm and peace to the disciples in the boat. We can trust God to give us peace too. He will be with us in the storm. I know it may be hard to believe, but that's just how it happened in the Bible.